So the goal with my website, with my business, is to help 1 billion entrepreneurs. It's a big goal, something I'm excited about. I wish I could say I had it all planned out from the start. It wasn't something that I knew what I was doing from the beginning. I had sold a software company. I built it up when I was 19, sold it off, and I wanted to find a way to give back and help entrepreneurs. I was at the point with my company where I was making $300 a month, barely surviving, wanting to give up, feeling like, I deserve better than this. I went to university, I had a great product, like why am I sucking so bad with my company, right? And I almost quit multiple times. And what got me through was looking at successful entrepreneurs and realizing that, I'm not the first guy to try to do this. And when I realized that, I copied the strategies of famous entrepreneurs and applied it to my business. And so I thought, I need to share this. And other entrepreneurs could benefit from it too, because there's a lot of people who have a dream, they have a goal, and it's a really good one. It's not just to make money. It's like, I want to change the world in a positive way, and they have a hard time doing it. They're working by themselves. They don't have any momentum. And so I wanted to share my story and the famous entrepreneur stories as a way to help other entrepreneurs realize that if you believe in yourself, if you keep working at it, then eventually it will pay off. And so I started the website with that purpose. We've had the 20 million people so far, but the goal is to be 1 billion. So we're working on it. I love Malaysian entrepreneurs. I've met with a number of them. There's a lot of people on my website from Malaysia, so I had a chance for the past couple of days to meet them for coffee, and one of them took me around the city. It was a lot of fun. The thing I find interesting about Malaysian entrepreneurs, it seems like it's in the blood. Like everybody wants to be an entrepreneur. Everybody wants their own business, which is great. I compare it to North Americans, and we go to school being trained to become a banker or a lawyer or in a corporate job. And it takes a lot of guts for people to break out of that mold to want to start their own business. Where here, it seems like everybody just wants to have their own business, which is great. I love the spirit, the enthusiasm, the culture. It's amazing. I think the one thing that may be a little bit a challenge for Malaysian entrepreneurs is to think bigger. I find a lot of the entrepreneurs that I've met here so far, they have the drive and the spirit, but they think of a business just as themselves or their family, and they don't think about a bigger opportunity, right? Where for us, the ones who do go and become entrepreneurs, we want to build something big. We want to impact the world in a positive way. And I think the Malaysian entrepreneurs have that spirit, but to put Malaysia on the map, to make it really a powerhouse economy, I think the next step is to encourage the young entrepreneurs to really think, how can I build something special? It's not just me, it's not just supporting my family, but I want to make the country better and stronger with a bigger picture vision. So that would be my advice, I guess, for Malaysian entrepreneurs. Think bigger. Challenge yourself to do bigger things. The number one most important rule for entrepreneurs is follow your passion. No other rule in business will help save you, will make your business successful if you're not passionate about what you're doing. Too many entrepreneurs start up the other way. They think, how can I make a lot of money? So they start a business. The problem is it's really hard. Starting a business is hard, it's brutal, it sucks. Like nobody tells you how hard it is to start a business. And the only thing that gets you through is your passion and your love for what you're doing. One of my favorite stories is of George Lucas, who's the creator of Star Wars and Indiana Jones. He went into film school at a time when nobody went into film school would get a job, right? It was a hopeless endeavor. He spent 6 years in business as a total failure. Nothing worked out for him. He made no money. And what kept him going? Like he thought about quitting multiple times. He thought about doing a safe thing, go get a job. His friends and his family said, what are you doing? Like go get a job, be realistic, be smart, do the safe thing. And something in him said, I have to keep doing this, right? You only do that if you love what you do. There's no way that you would last 6 years of not making any money to keep doing it. And so that's what happens with entrepreneurs who start up just trying to make money. When it gets hard, they quit because they're not in it for the right reasons. Where now Lucas is worth $4 billion, whatever it is. He's had huge success stories. When he started Star Wars, he thought it'd be too wacky for the general public. But he did it for himself. He did it because he loved it, and he made an amazing franchise. So, there's a lot of great strategies that we're talking about today, but the number one most important thing is that you're passionate about your business and why you're starting it. Even if you don't know how it's going to work out. When I started my business, my plan was totally different than what I'm doing now. but I followed my passion and made it a success. So number one, most important thing, you gotta love what you're doing. But my word is here, believe. I think every entrepreneur, every person has one word that helps define them. And the more you can live your life in accordance with your word, if you're an entrepreneur, then you start a business around your word. So for me, believe. But if you're taking a job, if you're working at a company, you want a company that stands for something that relates to you. I think across the movies you like, the friends you have, the books that you read, the art that you enjoy, there's a common theme. And when you can figure out that word that defines you and then live as best you can moving towards things that you like with that word, you're going to live a happier life, you're going to make more money, you're going to have greater contribution to the world. And so figure out what your one word is and then live. This isn't just like a social media tip. This is everything. This is your entire life. Figure out what that is and you'll live a happier, wealthier, more exciting life.